Thank you, Christy. Today, federal prosecutors announced a huge blow to the college basketball world, indicting 10 people in a really large bribery scheme, including 4 assistant coaches.
The nearly 2-year investigation has a couple of ties to this area. 7 News reporter Brianna Smith following this news since it broke early this morning. She's here with the details. New at 5.
Yeah, Gordon, a former University of South Carolina assistant coach and a former Clemson player have both been indicted in a scheme that the lead prosecutor called the dark underbelly of college basketball.
The madness of college basketball went well beyond the big dance in March.
Today, a U.S. attorney in New York laid out their 2-year investigation into bribery schemes that involved large kickbacks to those who thought they were running college basketball.
We were able to get into that world through a cooperating witness and 2 undercover agents.
Out of the 10 names that were arrested include Lamont Evans, the former USC assistant coach who recently left for Oklahoma State. Federal documents say that Evans and 3 other coaches took cash bribes to direct their players to financial advisors and managers that didn't have their players' best interests at heart.
These coaches abused that trust placed in them by the players and their families.
Meanwhile, the U.S. attorneys say that 2 undercover FBI agents revealed a second connected scheme. One that includes former Clemson basketball standout Merle Coe Jr. Coe, who played a championship game at Southside High School in 1992, worked at Nike as their elite youth basketball program for several years. Several reports say that he recently transferred to Adidas, which prosecutors say top executives were using the athletic wear company to make side money and push their product.
And in exchange, the players and families would commit to Division I schools.
With these 10 arrested, the investigation is still far from over, and prosecutors are urging those who may be involved to come forward now.
We hope that these charges and arrests will help keep the sport that they love clean and honest.
And obviously, Gordon, as 2 big basketball fans, we know this is far from over. With Nike and Adidas is far-reaching. It's going to be interesting to see what other arrests come out of this.
Yeah, so, I mean, pardon the pun here, but what's the next shoe to drop? I mean, what comes next here? Are there more indictments to follow? Are schools in trouble?
You know, I think, USC told the Post and Courier today that they are working with this with the federal prosecutors here to find out what had been done down at USC's campus while he was there and what may have happened with these other cases as well. They're going to be talking to players. They're going to be talking to Adidas. They're going to be talking to Nike.
I mean, here's the thing. As basketball fans, I think a lot of fans suspect this sort of thing, cash to recruits to get them to your school, goes on all the time. When you watched that news conference with the FBI today, did they seem to hint that there was a lot more to this?
Oh, absolutely. And they know that the web from this is extremely far-reaching. And actually, in this press conference, the prosecutor said, if you were involved in this, come to us first before we have to call you.
Oh, boy, a lot more coming. All right, Brianna Smith, thank you. President